This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressed in all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in the ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna blame me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. We die, we ain't gon' run, no we gon' hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Lonely my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die.
From Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top of the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When you throw it, blinding my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't say no. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it.
Well, it was a common sight in the 80s and 90s. Not quite as frequent since, but it's back. Playoff football in the Bay Area here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers. This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Down, 90 Wolf. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. 6-6, pull it hard. Spike.
Now they try the right side here. And right away they're going to to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. That second down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
I'm here all day.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now. The speedster Dante Pettis back deep to return. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot him.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Hey, exit. 47. Check, 47.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Flushed out right. Man open, it's Goodwin. But he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag is... This one's going to be a face mask.
Okay, baby, let's go. Let's go. Here we go.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Hey, check, Mike. Hey, wahoo.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for his... Sack tried to get away but could not.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 48-yard line.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
White.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. That's going to be caught by Samuel. They find some open field here. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel with touchdown number 8 on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken very short.
Let's go! At their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. And finally they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 35-yard line.
And an Eagle first down.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. On the give, running right is Howard. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Set. 10 Lobo. 54. I got him.
Now a handoff looking right. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterback's made.
Absolutely. Takes 2 to tango. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him the third down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Hey, alert! Alert! Alert!
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a first and 10. Here's Garoppolo on first and 10. Drops it off for Coleman. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 15 yards on the play. First down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 right at the 40. Here's Coleman. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
21. Here we go. 21. Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Throwing on second down. Garoppolo. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo. Open man is heard. It's complete. 13 yards there and a Niner first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
Here we go.
47's the mic, boy. Check, 47. Here we go, again.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. This one complete to Coleman. And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up. No balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. They go with Howard to begin the drive. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. An extra DB for the 49ers now on third.
General West.
Check, 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 check.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. The throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 33 yards that time.
I got it.
First and 10.
On first down, Garoppolo. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Fletcher Cox in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. 8 yards there helps, but they're still stuck now. 3rd and long coming up. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. 2. 47.
Working from the gun. Garoppolo. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Here we go.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
12, fellas. Here we go. 80 weapon.
And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Here we go.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Hey, alert! Bud! Check Mike 47. Check Mike 47.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
21. Here we go.
Garoppolo now. Goodwin able to haul it in. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Here we go.
Brings up second and 10. At the 37-yard line.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
White. Hey, Haywood.
47's the mic.
I got you.
I'm coming.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
That would be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And the punt kicks out of bounds, and they will spot it right at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there with touchdown number 23 here on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are even at 10 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
46-yard line.
Hey, John.
Mike 47. Watch the screen.
Garoppolo steps away to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Nigel Bradham flying in and laying the lumber defensively. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
13.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47.
I got them.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked into the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, John.
Bumps up the helmet. Here we go.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Brought down by Nate Gehrig. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the fourth quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started. He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Hey, Alpha!
Mike's 47.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Hurd. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Dante Hightower on the stop. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo, his second touchdown of the night. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now a handoff looking right. They'll have a first down past the 40. Cuts it out to the sideline. And finally marked down at the 23. And finally they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 23-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Trying the right side with Howard. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Now they try the right side here. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Now a handoff looking right. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On third down, this is Howard. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down. They go with Howard again. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Jordan Howard, his 17th touchdown now on the season, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. A very important extra point there, up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. 17-17 the score, all even to this point as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
Yeah, they'll have to be careful how they handle this. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw is Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. 15 yards on the play, first down.
There's a good push to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands,
speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 9. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
12, fellas, here we go.
Mike's 47. Mike's 47.
I got you.
Let him know, let him know.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Yeah, that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Boy, Charles, what a critical call in a tie game late.
You want to have the tight coverage. You don't want to cause the penalty. Pass interference in this case. Remember, it's a yardage foul in the NFL, a spot foul where it occurs.
And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try.
Here we go.
And they take a knee. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. 2 running plays go backwards. So what's the call on 3rd and 13 now? And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So now it'll all come down to Robbie Gould.
A 32-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And Union Street will be hopping tonight. The 49ers have won it. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.